Hello, my name is Sarah Clark of Create with Pilates, and today I'm here to share with you my Wake Up Your Butt Pilates practice. So the name of this practice kind of gets straight to the point. A lot of times in modern society, we sit a lot, our butt kind of goes dead. Just kind of doesn't participate as much as it should. So we kind of have to wake it up and bring it to the party on the daily in order to get it to just engage as much as it should be without all the sitting that we do in modern society. So today, this video is all about waking up your butt by activating the low glutes and activating the hamstrings that kind of hold your booty up and assist in keeping your booty nice and on and active. All right, let's go ahead and begin with some bridges. So you're gonna lie down on your back with your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor, and your spine will be in neutral, okay? Which means, I'm gonna bring my hand up to the side so you can kind of see. It means that there is a flat disc right above your tailbone called the sacrum. It's nice and heavy. It means you have a little lift to your lumbar spine, which is just above that. Maybe you could put a caterpillar there. The base of the rib cage is heavy, and the back of the neck is long, so your eyeballs are straight up towards the sky. Get my hands out to the side just so that you can see what's going on. Your hands should be down by your sides as we get ready to do our first bridge. You're going to inhale to prepare, and on your exhale, you're going to sink the navel down to the spine, tilt the pelvis, and then lift the hips. When the hips lift, the glutes turn on and engage, and you curl all the way up until you've created a nice long line from your knees to your head, to your shoulders, really. Then you're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to lay the vertebra down one at a time, kind of trying to keep that low back nice and long so that it hits the mat before your tailbone. Okay, inhale at the base, and exhale, curl right back up. Inhale at the top, and exhale, roll down. Inhale at the base, and exhale, roll up. Inhale at the top, and exhale, roll down. We're going to do 3 more like that. This next one, you're going to roll up, and at the top of your bridge, you're going to hold it. This is our third bridge, and we're holding it at the top. What I want you to do is release your left cheek so that it kind of turns off and feels loose, letting the left hip fall towards the floor. On your exhale, you're going to squeeze the left cheek and lift it right back up, bringing the hips back to level. Now to the right. Inhale, release, the hip falls. Exhale, lift it up, hips return to level. To the left. Inhale, release, exhale, lift. Inhale, release, exhale, lift. Moving side to side. So what happens a lot of times is that throughout our day, one side of the glutes will kind of work harder than the other side, which can lead to hip pain in one side over the other. So what we're trying to do is encourage them to turn on and activate the same on both sides. So if you have one side where your glute always feels kind of tight, you might feel pinching in the glute or the hip, you want to really focus on trying to let that one release before you squeeze it up. And if you have one that feels like it's never quite the same as the other side, maybe when you do bridges it's a little lower, that one you've really got to work on squeezing to get them level. 2 more sets. Inhale, release, exhale, scoop. Inhale, release, exhale, lift. Inhale, release, exhale, lift. One last one. Inhale, release, exhale, lift. Inhale with both hips up nice and high, and exhale, lay the spine down. From here, I want you to spend a moment thinking about your feet. Sometimes when we curl up into a bridge, people will roll out to the pinky edge of your feet, letting your knees open a little bit. I want you to stay weighted through the pads of the feet so that the knees stay pointed towards the ceiling during this exercise, which will help you work deeper and more controlled, okay? So from here, you're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to curl up into your bridge, holding it. At the top, you're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to straighten your right leg out, reaching it at a diagonal and reaching out of the heel. Inhale, set it down. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, set it down. Exhale to the other side. So we're moving back and forth, trying to keep our hips level. If you need to, you can bring your fingers to the front of the hips to kind of feel if they're staying level, like I am demoing right now. Exhaling to extend that leg so that our core gets involved and the glutes are supported by the front of the body. Try to keep the hips high as you move side to side. 2 more sets. 1 more set. You're going to hold it here. Bring your hands down by your sides and exhale, roll out of your bridge. Take an inhale at the base and exhale, lift the right leg into tabletop. This means the knee is right above the hip. The shin is parallel to the floor. Your foot should be flexed. You're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to curl up into your bridge, trying to keep your hips level. Inhale at the top, and exhale, roll down. Inhale at the base, and exhale, roll up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll down. 1 more time. Set the left leg down, taking an inhale, so you can immediately lift that right leg into tabletop using your exhale. Inhale to prepare, exhale, curl up into your bridge. Keep those hips level. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll down. Inhale at the base, exhale, curl up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll down. And 1 more. And set your foot down and roll over onto your stomach. You're going to place one hand on top of the other with your forehead on your hands. From here, we're going to practice lifting the leg from the hamstring and the glute rather than the low back, which can happen a lot of times when we're doing all that stuff like on all fours and moving our legs behind us. So we're kind of really making sure that we dial in to the booty muscles during this exercise. So you're going to place your forehead on your hands. They're super glued together. You're going to exhale, lift your navel and push the pubic bone down. You want to pretend like the mat is made of lava and you're really trying to lift the navel off of the lava, okay? So it's really active here. Then you're going to really reach out of the right foot, feeling it nice and long. You're going to keep that length. And on your exhale, you're going to lift your leg up only as far as you can feel the low back stay stable and there's no shifting through the front either. So we're not doing like a teeter-totter kind of thing. We're just lifting from here. Then you're going to set the leg down and you're going to move to the left side. You're going to reach it as long as possible and lift it up without letting the low back shorten or feeling the navel push into the earth. Okay, so everything stays stable through the torso as the leg moves. We're going to be moving side to side. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And again. Play with how high you can lift the leg and keep that low back stable. Think about lengthening out of the toes as the leg lifts. And that will really help activate the back or activate the butt and keep you out of your back. Don't worry, we're going to get harder here in a minute. Okay, so let's do 2 more sets. One more set. From here, you're going to lift your right leg nice and long, keeping those principles. And then you're going to exhale, bend the knee, flexing the foot and sending the sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Now, as I do this, my low back is staying nice and long, my navel staying lifted. I'm going to straighten the leg, pointing the foot. Exhale, bend. My leg is lifted off the mat the whole time while I do this. Okay, nice and long. Two more. And set the leg down. Now to the left. You're going to lengthen out of the toes and let the leg lift up just a little bit, just to where you have that connection to the butt and the hamstring, but the low back is allowed to stay long, the navel's lifted. You're going to exhale, flex that foot, bending the knee. Inhale, point. Leg stays lifted the whole time. Exhale, flex and bend. Inhale, point and lengthen. Two more. And one more time. And set that leg down. From here, we're going to get a little more complicated with our movement. You're going to really lengthen out of both legs, keeping the navel lifted, the low back long. You're going to bend the knees and cross the ankles. The knees will kind of point to the side of the room. From here, you're going to recross the ankles 3 times. So they'll cross one way, then the other, and then back, and then long. Exhale. Inhale, long, okay? Still trying to keep the navel lifted, low back long. Bend those knees, cross the ankles 3 times. Inhale, long. Exhale, bend. 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 Inhale, long. 2 more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, long. 1 more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, long. And set the legs down. You're going to roll over on your side in a position where you can still see the screen. Bring your head onto your bicep as if it's a pillow. You're going to keep both legs long, but you're going to bring them to the front edge of your mat, creating a little banana shape with the body. You're reaching out of that top hip and stacking your heels, creating a little lift in the side of the waist. You're going to keep that lift in the side of the waist as you bring your top hand to the mat in front of you like a little kickstand. Roll your shoulder open and then point your top foot. You're going to keep that top foot pointed as you inhale, lift the top leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. As you do this, you want to keep the width, the length at the side of the body. It's like you have a popsicle stick between the top of the hip and the base of the rib cage. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now you're going to go ahead and lift the leg up till hip height. Pull the toes towards your face, still reaching out of that heel, and give me small circles. And switch direction of your circle, trying to keep everything stable besides that moving leg. And set your top leg down. Bend your knees, bring your heels closer to your butt, but keep that low back long, okay? So don't bend them so much your low back shifts. Then from here, you're going to lift your top leg up. You're going to tap knee to knee. Then you're going to lift the leg up again and tap heel to heel. Lift the leg up, knee to knee, lift it up, heel to heel, okay? Exhale, knee to knee, inhale, lift, exhale, heel to heel, inhale, lift. 2 more. 1 more. And then you're going to set the top leg down and you're going to flip your body over to do this on the other side. Okay? So you can roll over if you can bring your screen with you, but I like to just flip my body over and then I can keep my head looking in the same direction. I'm going to lay my head on my bicep, take my top hand, place it on the mat in front of me, my shoulders rolled open. My legs are nice and long and in a banana shape, which means they're to the front edge of my mat. My heels are stacked, okay? I'm going to point my top foot, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Still got that popsicle stick between my rib cage and my top hip. So I'm trying to keep a reach and keep my hips stacked during this exercise. Two more. One more time. Now lift the leg up, pull the toes towards the face, reaching out of that heel and give me small circles. And pause so you can switch direction of your circle, keeping everything else as stable as possible. And you're going to pause here, set that top leg down, bend your knees, bring your heels a little closer to your butt, keeping that reach and the length through the side of the body. You're then going to lift your top leg up, tap, knee to knee, lift, heel to heel, lift. Exhale, tap, inhale, lift. Exhale, tap, inhale, lift. Two more. One more. Set the leg down and roll over onto your back. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You're going to lift the left thigh up, reach up and grab that left thigh. Then lay back down. Find weight down towards your tailbone. And then you're going to straighten your right heel up towards the ceiling. Your left heel up towards the ceiling. Okay, so you get a little hamstring stretch and a little glute stretch here. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Bend the knee, set the foot down, uncross the legs, cross out to the other side so that the left ankle is supported by the right thigh. Exhale, lift the right thigh up, reach through that hole you've created, grab the right thigh, lay back down, take an inhale, and on your exhale, lift that right leg towards the ceiling, reaching out of that heel, pulling the toes towards your face. Find a little weight down by the tailbone, really reaching up and breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Set the foot down, uncross the legs, push yourself up to a seated position, and congratulate yourself for making it through the Wake Up Your Butt Pilates practice. Hopefully you feel nice and awake and ready to start your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to get to see you around again soon. Hopefully, because you're using the Create Move Pilates practice calendar, which is a free monthly calendar designed to keep you on track and get you to your mat. You can find the links for that in the summary below. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a really, really great day. Bye.